I've had questions from students, from my clients, from family and friends that have said, how can you have your sessions reduced? How do you actually bring content and techniques into your sessions? How do you do your transformation? I want to tell you, it is actually with no preparation, no technique. It's free flowing sessions. And what I mean by that is that when you are in front of your client, you don't have to prepare anything. It is really that simple to understand that when you go into a session, you're really giving a conversation, a questioning based on your client's content. When you listen to your clients and understand what they're saying, you know that all of that stuff that they're actually giving you, all that information, is part of venting, is just getting off all that stuff that they've built within themselves, in their head, in their heart, whatever emotions they're holding, they are just venting all of that out. When you hear all that, you want to actually just have a simple question. It's that simple. One simple question can get them speechless. It can get them into a dumbfounded state where they don't know how to answer your question, because it takes them from a thought pattern to thinking of, how have I been living my life in that negative thought? How have I been processing that? And then some simple question turns all of that around and jumbles all that negative thought pattern into a process. It is actually processing in their mind a client that thinks it's quite traumatic, an event. In their head, it's traumatic. But when they actually process it, it becomes so simplified that they can't even contemplate on how they jumbled it, how they misconstrued that thought, that way of thinking, into making them feel so anxious. It made them feel depressed. It made them feel fuzzy, that they couldn't think clearly. All of that stuff is the symptoms. And so when you have all these jumbled symptoms, they can't think clearly. So you give them one simple question, and throughout the conversation, you give them more questionings. They actually start processing and really turning that around into making it so simple that they feel speechless on, that's right, it is so simple. Why am I thinking that way? Why not just move forward into a pattern that's going to make me feel good, that it's going to make me feel motivated, that is going to change my life, and I don't need that pattern anymore. When you think that a technique is going to do that, or a language pattern is going to give you those same results, it really isn't, to a degree, because that technique can only go so far in getting your client to be totally speechless.